Good evening. How are you? It's Trish here, and I've been uploading a lot of stuff um, outside of my music interest. But pretty much it's sharing my life with you. Like today, I did a video shoot around the Martels, the boardwalk. Um, but now I like to discuss a matter which is near to my heart. That is called passing it on. Um, when I was little, there was an album my dad played a lot. He had it on album, he had it on 8 track, and I think eventually he got sick of it. And that album, I may have discussed this in uh, previous videos, previous video a while back. And when I was 14, he gave me this album after I had um, come down with the flu. It turned into a cold, and I guess he got sick of playing this album, and he wasn't. It just didn't. It didn't do anything for him anymore. Uh, this is my thought. He didn't say this, but this is my hunch. Alright? So it didn't really interest him anymore. I think he played it so much it just wore down on him, and he didn't just throw it out. He didn't put it into a yard sale. He passed it on. That album, that album was that's right. And I liked it. I did. And oh boy. One moment, please. Okay, so album, how it popped out of there. Herb Albert, whipped cream and other delights. Now, this thread was kind of inspired. Excuse me while I get situated. By Robert's thread, because like um he was saying, you on my side or my wife's side? Actually, I'm neutral. Um, for me personally, I don't get it. Go to a CD store for oh my gosh, wait a minute, I gotta buy this because it's gonna be collectible someday. I buy this because I like what's on it. If I see a second copy, I'll probably say, well, I like it so much, I gotta pass it on to someone else. Okay? So, that's my mentality. So, if I see like a second copy of that album, or let's say, um, yeah, here's another one. Here's one. Oh, here's a bad one. Bob Marley. If I see this um, at a price better than when I bought it, and I liked it so much, and I'm financially able to pass it on, I'll do it. If I see it, I go and I check, even if it's the old and it's a little more or a little less, and someone's birthday's coming up, and I go, they might like this. So I buy it and I pass it on. I don't just, sometimes I see a CD or whatever. Oh, CD. Um, I see a CD and I'm like, oh man, I wish I had gotten that at that price. I said, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know, cousin Susie, cousin Molly, liked this album when I played it. Why don't get her a copy? 'Cause that's how it was back in high school. Um, things friends would make you a tape of it. It wasn't the same. But if someone bought you the album of it and they said, yeah, Trish, I remember every time you came over to a party or whatever, you wanted to hear that album. And they got you a copy of that, you were like, yeah. Um, and that's happened a few times. So, what? What's my the point of my thing? Point of my, what should I call this? A thread. You have a party and someone's digging an album you're playing or CD, and you say, no, I can't lend this out, can't lend this out, can't burn it, but get that person for their birthday or Christmas or whatever. What? I said Christmas? Okay. Um, Birthday, Christmas, graduation, whatever. And you don't trust them enough to lend them your copy. Next time you get a chance, get them their very own copy. Um, and you'll, or if you have an album or a CD and you're like, oh man, this isn't doing anything anymore for me. And pass it on. Pass it on to a friend, to a relative, whatever. And, and as a gift, though, not for monetary reasons, as a gift, because that's how I got turned on to world music and the jazz at the same time. Yes. In fact, I'm not sure if I told you this story before, but I remember about 10, maybe 15 years ago, maybe more than, I'll say 20, 20. Yeah, it was 20. My cousin Donna had a few CDs she lent me to, I'll listen to your like track this, and this. I listened to them. I made a whole mixtape about it. I hold up, she lent me, Bob Marley, Jimmy Buffett, um, if I remember correctly. Bob Marley Legend, Jimmy Buffett, Songs You Know by Heart, and the Pet Shop Boys, was it the Pet Shop Boys or I think it was the Pet Shop Boys or I think it was the Pet Shop Boys. Hmm. Can't remember. I know it was Bob Marley, Legend, Jimmy Buffett, Songs You Know by Heart, and I think it was the Pet Shop Boys, and there was another one, and was it the Pet Shop Boys? No, there was. Let me think. Bob Marley, Legend, Jimmy Buffett, Songs You Know by Heart, Pet Shop Boys. Which one was that? And there was a fourth one, but I can't remember what it was. But those three albums, man, I was listening to them like they opened my eyes, especially Bob Marley and Jimmy Buffett, because Jimmy Buffett, that's all my brother played, and but was before Jimmy Buffett went into the island stuff. It was mostly when it was in the country stuff. Is pre-island era. And I was like, I didn't know Jimmy Buffett did that song. Well, that song, that's a pretty cool song. And was a fourth one. Anyway, um, if you have something that, oh man, let's see, Josh Stone, man, I've listened to that album so many times. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Don't throw it out. Don't sell it to a garage sale. If it's in good shape, pass it on to maybe this one. Cousin Hoosie would like it, or my sister would like it, or whatever. Pass it on, and maybe that, like one day you'll go, wait a minute, I like that song. Where is it? And then one day you'll go, yeah, what was I thinking? You know? And that's happened to me many times. Like when we were moving to our current place, there were a lot of albums I had to pass on to people. There were certain albums, yeah, I gave to, thrift stores and whatnot, and, you know, record nostalgia stores, for store credit. And then those other albums, I said, no, these albums have to go to someone that I know will love them, cherish them, and take care of them. So I guess that's what he meant. Okay. Point of this um, thread is to pass it on. Maybe whatever once of your favorite album or CD, you kind of, it's something on you. It's, did its magic. You're not, um, it's not doing anything anymore. Don't throw it out. Don't resell it. Do a total stage or pass it on to someone you think will love and cherish it. Like a friend, like a neighbor, and yeah, that's the point of this 14-minute thread. Of course, I'm rambling, I know, and I'm sorry. So, that's the point. Peace, love, and keep the good tune spinning. Pass that CD or album on to someone in your family, and one of your best friends, and maybe they'll come back and go, "Are you kidding me? This is a thank you. This is the best album, right here. Had this not, this turned me on to this and Bob Marley turned me on to a lot of world music. Um, Seriously, like Herb Alpert. I wouldn't have this in my hand today if it weren't for my father. It's a ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Alright, you get the point, folks. Alright, I'm rambling. I gotta, tell me to shut up. What? Okay. Alright. Good night, everybody. Hope you, have a great week. And, like I said, peace, love, and keep the good tune spinning. Good. I think that's all, folks.